We're with Paris Foster from Magnolia, Texas, Magnolia High School, the SCAC Track Athlete of the Week. And Paris, tell me what was going on with you in your events, and tell me which events exactly you were running this weekend.
So to start off with, I was running the 110 hurdles, the Open 200, the 4x1, and that was it because the Coach Clay wanted me to focus on my two main events, the 200 and the 4x1. The 4x1, we didn't have our main two runners for the A team, I guess you could say. But the week before the track meet, the coaches were coaching us, telling us how to critique ourselves and how to get faster. And in particular for hurdles was making sure that we were speeding up between each of the hurdles and just being the best that we could be.
What's it like on those hurdles? What do you have to really focus on?
Man, it's like at first it may seem like you're just jumping over hurdles, nothing too serious, but whenever you're looking at the specifics of the hurdles itself, it's coming out of the blocks. And for myself in particular, since I'm shorter than majority of the other hurdlers, and that happens to be like 6 foot and higher, for myself in particular, I've got to make sure that when I'm coming out of the blocks, my block start has to be fast. I have to make sure I get up out of the blocks as fast as possible. And then going over the hurdle, I have to make sure that my lead leg and trail leg are in the position that I need it to be. And then going with my lead leg and trail leg arm, or lead leg arm, trail leg arm, it's got to make sure that they're tied with our legs, and then going down onto the hurdle, making sure I'm up in between each hurdle, and then sprinting in between each hurdle, and then doing that 11 more times until I get to the finish line.
And what's it like with all the chaos around you with other guys hitting hurdles, and there's lots of action particularly if you're not in the extreme outside lanes? What's it like being in any other lane besides 8 or 1?
It gets pretty hectic. There's some races where you're getting slapped. There's some races where your feet are getting pushed down by other people's hands, and the best way to avoid that is just making sure that you're the fastest out there and getting to the end of getting first place. But it can get pretty hectic. You got people. There's some races where people are just hitting the hurdles. There's races where hurdles are flying into the other lanes. Hopefully that doesn't happen every meet, but it can get pretty hectic.
And what's it going to be like this weekend? You're going to go to Wisconsin, try to qualify for indoors.
Yes, sir.
What events will you be in, and what's your thought process going into this last chance qualifier?
Man, the whole last chance thing kind of gets to me, just because last chance before you can go to nationals, and if you don't make it, you don't make it. But for this event, or for this track meet coming up, I'll be running the 60 hurdles, 60 meters, and the 200 meters. Man, just like I said, going into it, you just got to keep a strong mindset and know that, keep in mind of what the coaches have been teaching you every week or coaching you every week. Keeping a strong mindset going into it and knowing that everything will be okay. Everything, just push forward.
Well, best of luck this weekend in Wisconsin. Have a safe trip, and thanks again for the time.
Thank you very much.